stars of one of the most popular shows on television, HGTV's Fixer Upper. The series follows construction and design team Chip and Joanna Gaines as they balance flipping homes with raising their 4 young kids. And the transformations they make to these homes are absolutely stunning.
Now Chip and Joanna are out with a new book called The Magnolia Story about their journey from young married couple to TV stars. Hey, Chip and Joanna.
Hey.
Good morning.
It's
Pleasure
so nice
to be
have
here.
you back because I'm fangirling over you guys. I mean, I have watched your show for hours on end in a single day.
All right.
It is the most watched show on HGTV. Does that sink in? How does that feel?
And it's funny, they call these things that you're referring to marathons, and so I joke with my buddies that that's the closest thing to a marathon that I'm ever going to get, is these back-to-back episodes of Fixer Upper. But yeah, it's just an honor. You know, it's an honor that people are tuned into our family and what we do for a living, and you know, of course, an honor to be here in the Big Apple.
How long are the shoot days for you? What time do you get up in the morning, and how long do you go before you've had a full day?
Yeah.
Sure.
So typically we're doing 6 to 8 houses at a time. So we're starting at about 8 in the morning and we wrap about 3 or 4. And we're trying to figure out how to juggle the production side with the actual construction side. So we always joke every time we actually get to each house, it's our time to check off, making sure everything's being implemented that we want.
And as big as the show is, I mean, you guys have had such an impact on Waco, Texas.
Yeah.
What is the response you get from all the people in that area who even just visit Waco because of you guys?
Yeah, we've gotten to where 20 to 30,000 people a week come to Waco, Texas to either visit the silos or see one of our projects, and it's mind-boggling. How this made such an impact and such a connection with so many people is literally mind-boggling. It's one thing to make an impact on New York City. Waco, Texas did not have the best reputation on the planet. We had quite a few decades of some pretty unfortunate circumstances, and for us to have been able to breathe some fresh air into our little town has been quite an honor.
So your book, The Magnolia Story, ended up on my desk in my office the other day, and I had the pleasure of reading it this weekend. And when I saw the title, I didn't really know anything what it was going to be about, but it was almost like you had a diary, and it was just so easily written and so natural in the way your conversations sort of intertwine. It's really great. It's a fast read and so interesting. It gives people such an insight into how y'all became a couple and how you became sort of an empire at this point.
Wow.
It's really embarrassing. I'm a terrible reader and equally bad writer, turns out. So I thought when we signed up for that thing that it was going to be a picture book. But so when you said it's a fast read, when you said it was a fast read, I was like, no, this is a very long read. I can't hardly get through this thing. So thank you for reading it, Harry. That means a lot.
It was terrific. You felt like you were getting a sort of a sneak peek at what goes on in your day-to-day lives, and it was really, really well done.
And to show that the show is so genuine, too, to see you guys interacting together. So we need to get some of your tips, and we've pulled out some of your favorite transformations, kind of a fixer-upper best of, if you will. So this first one was this big kitchen reveal. What is it about this one? Oh, behind me.
Yeah, this is called...
What is it about this one that you love?
We refer to all the projects by the name of the couple. So this was the Zan project, before and after. Wow. Spectacular transformation, and here's what we tell our clients. I mean, it's a simple mathematical equation for us. The kitchens and the baths are where you make your money. So if you're going to spend the money, spend it on the kitchens and the baths, and don't cut corners. I mean, make sure that the electrical, plumbing, HVAC are all done right, because you get to the countertops and those things can be gorgeous and have some fundamental flaws prior to that, and you're still in a big pickle.
Right. Okay, the next one was a unique dining space that you guys did in season 3.
This used to be a horse barn.
The barn dominium. This was the Meek family.
Yeah. And
when you see that, are you?
Gosh.
Holy cow!
It's just so beautiful. And,
you just
and that's shiplap, right?
I think for me, the clients really wanted a gathering space. They host a ton of family and friends. So right when we walked in, I thought this is the perfect place to put a 17-foot table. Wow. I love the story. The idea that it was a horse barn, getting to renovate that and turn it into their home was really fun.
Harry, a horse barn. Horses inside.
When you first walk in, are you immediately coming up with a ton of ideas, or do you have to go home and sleep on it and talk about it?
That's a great question.
I think my mind works when I walk into these spaces, it's almost like this little game show in my mind. You want to do A, B, it's fun. This is this is my favorite time when I get to see it before and get to envision what it can be.
And we all love seeing the after. So thank you, Chip and Joanna, so much for being here. Love the show. And of course, you can read an excerpt of the book, The Magnolia Story, on today.com.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.